Oh, God, I cannot believe this. This lady, this is Newsmax. My last hope for news. Newsmax just described, she was talking about the Ahmaud Arbery trial going into closing arguments, and she described what happened. Here's how she said it: that three white men chased down a black man, and when they caught up to him, they opened fire. Anybody who saw the video knows that is not what happened. Newsmax, you are on the list with Fox News, MSNBC, CNN, LOL. You are all the same now. You purposely twisted what happened. Now I'm not saying it's what happened was right. Those guys had no right to chase a man down. No matter what they thought he did, if you don't stop a felony in the act, you can't go chasing people down the street. And they put themselves in that position. Sure, Ahmaud Arbery grabbed the shotgun, a very stupid thing to do. But now, I don't agree with what they did, but I certainly don't agree with completely lying about what happened when there's anybody who has watched news or has access to the internet can watch the video and see what happened. And they did not chase him down and open fire, you frickin' liars.
Okay, I have a bit of a calmer demeanor than when I watched. Newsmax was my last hope of getting any kind of news that was anywhere near truthful. And just a day ago, Newsmax was all up in arms about media bias before and during the Rittenhouse trial. And then today, about the Ahmaud Arbery trial, they're heavily steeped in media bias. The way they worded it was so completely untrue. I told you the way she worded it. And I sent them an email telling them that they were my last hope of watching mainstream media news. They were my last chance at getting anything truthful off the television. And now I'm just going to resort to all my news and information I find myself online. And, you had to be careful online where you get your news from, because there's left and right and people with agendas there too. But at least you have a huge number of places that you can pick from and use your own brain, or whether you're being fed biased information or not. I think these mainstream media places, I think they get used to 70 IQ, the low information voter, the people that put Biden in office. I think they're so used to those uninformed, low intelligence people that they think we're all like that and we can't see through their lies. I mean, it's a simple thing. Watching a video of that man grabbing the shotgun from the guy. Here's what she said. I already said it. I may not air that video because I was a little mad. And she said the final arguments, or the prosecution, rests today in the Ahmaud Arbery trial. And she says the trial where the three white men drove up on the black man and opened fire. That's weird. Stop that. You have a weird tongue. I don't mind if my dog licks me, but cats have like 80 grit sandpaper on their tongue. Anyway, completely untrue. The video is there for everybody in the world to watch. You can't hide the truth when the video's out there. Now, I completely disagree with what those guys did. They had no right to chase somebody down. If there was a crime being committed and they stopped it while it was in the act of being committed, or if they were saving somebody's life, but they were not lawfully in the right to chase somebody down with guns and try and hold them for the police. You can't. And Georgia law says that. as much. They were not legally in the right either. I mean, it was ethically wrong. It was morally wrong. They shouldn't have done what they did, but they certainly did not drive up on a black man and go to opening fire. A complete lie. So it's a horrible thing. Someone lost their life. All 4 people were stupid and shouldn't have been there. And who knows? I may be wrong about Ahmaud Arbery. They got video of him going in a house under construction. They didn't take anything. He just looked around. They have video of the same house with other people going in the house. Just curious, I suppose, what a house looks like as it's being built. Who knows what the reason is? They had no reason to chase the guy down and try to hold him at gunpoint. No reason at all. That's why we have police. Give a description, maybe follow a bit, and tell him where he's headed. But to go around him and try to stop him with guns loaded, guns pointing at him is wrong. But the truth is, they did not roll up on him and open fire. The video clearly shows him going around the front of the truck and running at the guy with a shotgun and trying to pull the shotgun out of his hands. You can't misview that. So Newsmax, wording it that way, purposely wants to do what all the other mainstream media news were doing concerning the Rittenhouse case. They wanted to manipulate public opinion. And I hate it when people try to manipulate how I feel or think about something. I hate it. And that's what they were doing. And I'm sure there will be some people, Biden voters, who are easily swayed by blurbs and misinformation and don't have the wherewithal to go do a little bit of research on their own and would believe that these white men drove up on him and just opened fire. It happens. And that's why innocent people go to jail, because by and large, people are stupid or lazy, because it does take a little effort to find the truth on your own. Okay. Let me stop this for a second. Okay, I have this, Donald Duncan wanted a neck knife in a leather sheath, which I'm calling the mini skinner. If it's in a leather sheath, it's the mini skinner. Now, I get $105 for these in the neck knife, the Kydex sheath, but it's a bit more work and a bit more costly. Hold on, put the cat down. To make these out of leather. The Kydex, I can do a Kydex sheath in about an hour, and it costs me, $2, $3. The leather's a lot more costly, and it takes a lot more time. So he wanted, this is African ebony. He wanted dark handles, and I have just enough to make one handle out of that. As a matter of fact, I've already traced it out. I'm just going to be able to get a handle out of this one piece. So that's good. Okay, African ebony. I may use stainless pins just because a dark handle with stainless pins would really look nice. And he wants the, I think it was, was it Arizona Prepper? Somebody called that finish that I like. I was calling it Sunrise or Sunburst, but he called it Tequila Sunrise and showed me a picture. It might not have been him. I forget who it was. I think it was Arizona Prepper. But anyway, that's what I'm going to call it. That particular finish with a fade, I'm calling it Tequila Sunrise. And that is my favorite finish. I should have that Wednesday or Thursday. I should have that dye. I had to order it. I ran out. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and put the edge on this. This is still for sale. And I'm going to do a Tequila Sunrise sheath for this. So if you want this, let me know. I'm fixing to put the edge on it right now. And then I'm going to go out and work on my wife's motorcycle to put those headlights on. Oh, yeah. My whole reason for telling you about this was to tell you the price on the mini skinners is $125 with a leather sheath. It's $105 with a Kydex sheath. Okay, there. We're done. Back to sharpening.